Hi everyone, happy 2021! I hope you all had a great Christmas and New Year, and I'm sure you, like everybody, we're all just glad to see the back of 2020 and are hoping for much better things this coming year. So I hope that it is an awesome year for you. I am going to start my videos for this year with an Empties. I haven't done one of these for a while, partly just because I've been hoarding stuff, and partly because having been working from home and in lockdown for a good chunk of the last year, I haven't really gone through that much stuff. So it's not a huge basket this time, but I have a basket. I have, as she knocks everything in the setup, well done Beth, I also have a bag by my feet to toss things into. So I'm just gonna, no particular order, grab stuff out of here and I'll talk to you a bit about it. So I have two baby tubs of the, I never know whether it's Pray or Pry, and I can't even get that lined up. There we go, like that. Can we see it then? It's the Ageless Throat and Décolletage Cream. I've had samples of this in, what are they, samples? What are they? 15 mils, so probably not really samples, but I've had a couple of pots of this, and I also have a full-size tub as well. I really like this. It just does good things to my neck and like chest skin. That's sort of all I can say. I don't know what actives are in it. I don't think there are any. I think it's just a really nice moisturiser. But I've gone through the two tiny ones and I have a full size that I'm working on as well. Next up, everything in this bag is filthy because of one of the products at the bottom, so you'll have to excuse how messy everything is. This guy, this is the Method Body Cucumber Seaweed Green Tea Deep Detox Body Wash. I got this in Sainsbury's, which is where I get all of my Method products. Only they're usually for the kitchen and not for me. But I saw this, like the shower product section of that particular aisle is usually on my way to pay, and I happened to see this one day, and this is my second bottle, but I grabbed some. It's about £6 for the, it's 532 ml, so it's a decent sized bottle. It's about £6. It smells incredible, it lathers really nicely. It's just nice for like a supermarket type body wash, so gone through one of those. I would definitely repurchase this. I don't know about the other scents, I've only tried the cucumber one, but it's really nice and is on my repurchase list. Sticking with bath and shower type products, this is the Imperial Leather Moonlit Skies and White Cashmere Calming Bath Soak, which I bought on someone's recommendation on YouTube. I don't really remember who. It's fine. It's kind of unremarkable. It's a couple of quid a bottle, bubble bath. Like you get what you pay for. It smells quite nice. It bubbled because it's bubble bath and it's supposed to. I don't know that I'd necessarily buy it again, but it wasn't bad. I was just a bit underwhelmed. Another product that I often end up with, because these come in advent calendars and beauty boxes and all of that, this is a 100 ml? 100 ml? Yeah, 100 ml of the Molten Brown Bath and Shower Gel, and this was in the Jasmine and Sun Rose scent, which is more floral than I would ordinarily go for. I'm not a big floral fan generally. I tend to prefer fresh, fruity, sweet, more so than floral, but I use this up anyway because it's such a nice product and I didn't want to waste it, so went through that. Wouldn't buy this scent, but would buy the product from Molten Brown because it's such a nice one. In fact, this time of year you can usually get a kit in the sale for a reduced price because they always have their Christmas kits on clearance. It's a nice body wash, just not, for me, just not in this Jasmine and Sun Rose scent. One to just mention because they're here, I have referred to myself in the past as the deodorant squirrel because I hoard them. I can actually see replacements for both of these from where I am right now. These are the Dove Go Fresh roll-on deodorants. I have this in the Apple and White Tea scent, which is my favourite, but a close second is the Pear and Aloe, but Apple and White Tea, that's the one. That is just the perfect scent for me, like fruity and just yum, really really good. The next product, which is labelled in German, I got this off of Amazon, and this is it's either Kneip or Kneip, because I'm pretty sure you say the K. It's been a long time since I did my German A level badly, so not really sure. Either way, this is the eucalyptus bath salts. I got these, I think it was back in sort of September time, I think. And I was just feeling a bit, ugh. I wasn't sick as such, I just wasn't, and I didn't have COVID, I got a test. I just didn't feel great, and I just wanted something that would kind of invigorate, I guess, and eucalyptus is great for that. Like, it's that kind of scent that you rely on when you have a cold, because it just kind of clears your where are my words today? It's been a long time since I filmed. Kind of just clears out your sinuses and stuff. So I grabbed some of that off of Amazon. It's really nice. Would definitely recommend if you are someone who likes that kind of eucalyptusy, sort of bracing kind of scent. It was really nice. So I'm definitely going to get some more of this. Moving on to a beauty product. One I bought that I wasn't really sure how I'd get on with, but I actually ended up with loving, is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. So this is a makeup setting spray. And I've used the Urban Decay All Nighter in the past. I've used the Caudalie Beauty Elixir, which isn't really a setting spray, but I've used it in that kind of vein. This was really, really nice. It's a really fine mist. And it does a good job of keeping everything in place, so I will repurchase this. At the moment I'm not going anywhere that I need makeup to stay in place for, so it isn't super high on my makeup purchases list, but I would definitely repurchase. Ideally when it was on offer or when I had a discount code. I have here the Olaplex No. 4 Bond Maintenance Shampoo and No. 5 Bond Maintenance Conditioner. These took me forever to use because you only need like the teeny tiniest bit, otherwise the shampoo is so thick that if you use too much it almost seizes up. But it's really, really nice shampoo. It does great things for my hair. At the moment I have the mask, you know, the No. 3 treatment. It's not a mask, it's a pre-treatment No. 3. But I'm using the Kerastase Chronologiste range, which was eye-wateringly expensive but is absolutely lovely. And so I would repurchase this, but I won't at the moment until I've finished using up the stuff that I have. But it is a nice shampoo, especially if you know, if your hair is damaged, if you bleach like I do, that kind of thing. I would definitely recommend trying these out. And again, this time of year you might be able to pick up the tail end of some kind of Christmas gift sets floating around. There definitely was one this year that had, I think it had 3, 4, 5... I don't know which numbers it was, so I don't know. It had the pre-treatment, the shampoo and conditioner, and something else. I just don't remember what the something else was, because we're now at a point where I think the numbers are... I have the oil over there, which is 7. So the numbers run 0 through 7 for different products that do different things. But I have 4 and 5. Used them all up, liked them very much, would repurchase, but not until I finished what I'm using already. Something that I've repurchased multiple times, and will continue to do so. This is the Origins Clean Energy Gentle Cleansing Oil. This is my favourite cleansing oil. This is probably my gotta be more than that, maybe my 5th or 6th bottle. I've been using it off and on for years. I really, really like it. It does a great job at taking makeup off. It's gentle, it doesn't sting my eyes, and it's a substantial feeling oil. Like it's a thicker oil. For a while I was using the Clinique Take the Day Off. I used the balm and then I used the oil as well, and for some reason at some point the oil started to sting my eyes, so I stopped using that and went back to this. The only downside to this, the only one downside to it, is if you want the pump you have to buy it separately. I suppose the idea behind that is once you've bought it once and you repurchase the oil, you just reuse the pump, so I suppose it saves on plastic, but the first time you buy it, as I throw it on the floor, first time you buy it you have to buy the pump, or you're pouring it out into your hand, and that's just, it's sort of a wasteful way to do it. But definitely worth looking at if you want a cleansing oil, and this is, you know, this is the type of thing that you're into. Would recommend looking. Smells really good as well, which always helps. Something that I went through in the summer when it was hotter was this. This is the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, chamomile and lavender. So I was keeping this in the fridge, and then at night when it was unbearably hot here in the summer I was spritzing this essentially everywhere. The lavender for the calming, but just nice as a kind of spritz. It isn't, like, there isn't a lot to really say about it. I just use it as like a refresher kind of thing. It claims here that claims here that it's got vitamin C that combats skin aging free radicals, but I'm not really sure that from a spritz. I mean, that certainly wasn't the benefit that I got from it. What I got from it is it helped cool me down in the nights when it was really hot in the summer. I probably would repurchase it, but I'm not in any rush, if that makes sense. Okay, we have another cleanser now. This is the Elemis. I love an Elemis cleanser. This is the Elemis Biotech Skin Energizing Cleanser Anti-Aging. This was a sample size. I don't remember where this came from. It might have been an advent calendar. It might actually have been something that my friend Charlotte gave me. I don't entirely remember. However, it's really, really lovely. Really lovely. It smelled incredible. It almost smelled like, yeah, it's one of those products that smells like it's from the men's range, not the women's range. Like, it has that kind of scent to it. Lathered really nicely, cleaned my skin really well without making it feel stripped. Lasted ages as well. It was a 50ml, but I felt like I had it for months. So, lovely product. Not inexpensive in its full size, but Elemis makes great products and has great reputation, so worth checking out. Something that I haven't finished and I would suggest that you actively avoid. Apologies if you can hear the door slamming. My neighbours have no concept that other people can hear them. So, one to avoid for sure. This is the Boots Sensitive Biodegradable Micellar Cleansing Wipes with Soothing Aloe Vera. So I tend to keep wipes on hand just for like taking swatches off or for cleaning up if I get mascara everywhere, which happens all the time. These, whilst biodegradable, which is awesome, are dreadful. They dry out really quickly. They smell disgusting. There's just no... There was not even any like, oh, well, it's not great, but at least it's nice to use. Awful. Really, really awful. I understand the importance of the biodegradable element, but the product itself was just, it was just rubbish. So, just don't. Save yourself the £2 and just don't. This is the thing that had leaked all over everything, and you can see that it's leaked all over itself. This came in a FabFitFun box, I think. This is the Frank Body Original Coffee Scrub. Is that it? Is that what it's called? Yeah, so it was a coffee body scrub. This was lovely. It smells of coffee, so if you don't like coffee, this is not the one for you. I've subsequently found everything from this range smells of coffee because I bought a firming body oil that smells the same. But as scrubs go, other than the fact that it smells very strongly of coffee, like it looks like coffee grounds, so it smells really strongly of coffee, it makes your shower a complete disaster. But it's a really, really good scrub. It has just enough moisturisation in it to make your skin feel moisturised after you've used it, but it doesn't make you greasy. Like, I recently threw out a Beauty Pie scrub, nourishing body scrub, that everybody gave amazing reviews to, and it just made my skin greasy and I hated it. So that wasn't for me. So if you don't like that kind of thing, have a look at one of these. They're about, I think they're about £7, and you can get them in Boots. You'll get a ton of uses. I think I got 4 uses out of this pack, which is 200 grams. So it's about 50 grams a use, and I was pretty generous. So I think you could probably squeeze 5 or 6 uses out of this pack. Definitely recommend giving it a go if you like the smell of coffee, and if you don't mind cleaning your bathroom after you've cleaned yourself, because that's the other thing to factor in. It gets everywhere. I have a baby size of the Moroccan Oil, just standard Moroccan oil. This is the 25ml. I use this sometimes because I like the smell. I don't believe it has any real benefits for my hair. In fact, it's a fairly stupid thing to use on like blonde hair, because of the colour of the oil. The colour of the oil is such that there's a risk that it will taint your blonde. So I just use it from time to time when I miss the smell, because it's something that I just love the smell of, and I keep meaning to just kind of do like a full invest in the body care range, and then I never remember, but it's like it's permanently kind of on my list of things to do because the smell is just the best thing ever. But that particular product, it's not great. Finally, the last few things I have are just the kind of heartbreaking things where you see financial value in front of your eyes that is no longer in use. So I have 4 lipsticks here, 1 from Galore and 3 from Tom Ford. So The Galore one is one of these, one of the Rouge G, you know, that comes with a mirror. I've had this for way too long. It was like a pinky colour. Really, really lovely product. I have a couple of other lipsticks from this line, and the way it works now is you buy the lid separately, so you can actually choose your lid. They come in different designs. It's a really lovely lip product. I've had this for 5 or 6 years, probably, like a long time, and it's taken on that weird smell, which means I don't want to use it, so that one's going. Same with these three as well. So this is Tom Ford Sable Smoke. Yeah, oh god. This is, yeah, nope, same thing. So Sable Smoke was from the regular line. This was the Ultra Rich lip colour in Revolve Around Me, which white packaging, so it was a summer one. And then lastly, this is Addison from the Lips and Boys. Yeah, okay. So what I tend to find with Tom Ford lipsticks, and I don't know if this is a recent thing since they were bought out by Estee Lauder or whether those are older products, I don't remember. I'm hazy on the timelines. However, what I find with Tom Ford lipsticks, more so than any other, personal experience, is that they turn. The colour doesn't change, but the product starts to smell kind of like crayons, and not in a good way. And to the point that you think, well, I don't want to put that on my face, thank you. And so that is 3 lipsticks that are nowhere near done, that were not inexpensive. You know, these are, you know, 40-ish quid a pop for the bigger ones, and then I think they were about 28 for the smaller ones. Not inexpensive, and really frustrating to be binning them. I realise that's a risk for me because the amount of stuff that I have, it's rare that with makeup stuff, especially lip products, that I actually finish them, other than lip balms and, you know, like really easy wearing glosses. But it just stings a bit. It stings a bit when you pay a lot of money for a product and it turns and it goes bad really fast. And so that is everything for my first Empties of 2021. I don't know when the next one of these will be. Where I am at the moment, I'm like just starting to use quite a lot of stuff, so I'm not nearly like at the bottom of anything. So maybe it'll be like a quarterly thing. Maybe I'll try and do another one of these kind of early April. That might be my goal, depending on how much I actually finish up, because I'm not going to do a video for the sake of doing a video. But that's where I am. If you have thoughts, comments, questions on any of the products I have mentioned, then please feel free to leave me a comment below. Likewise, if there are any other videos you would like to see me do, my goal this year is to upload 1 video a week, which, given that I only did, I think I did 16 in all of 2020, it feels like a lofty goal, but I think I can do 1 video a week. So that's the plan. So if you have any requests for videos, please let me know. I'm kind of bouncing a lot of ideas around at the moment, so I would welcome suggestions if you have them. And that's all for this video. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you are staying safe and well, that you're wearing your mask, that you're washing your hands, and hopefully we will all be out of this soon. So take care, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.